In Denver, the Nuggets will get media day underway, but no one seems to know if Carmelo Anthony will be on hand or not. Sources telling ESPN.com's Mark Stein a no-show, an option that Melo was considering if not traded by today, which as of this hour he has not been. This despite the multi-team Melo to the Nets trade buzz that we heard all weekend long. To get the very latest, we bring in another one of our ESPN colleagues on top of the NBA, ESPN the magazine's senior writer, Chris Broussard. Chris, what is the latest with any Melo trade talk?
Well, New Jersey spent all weekend just waiting to see if Denver was going to accept the deal. They also were trying to sweeten the deal for themselves by getting another point guard involved that they could have, and then maybe some extra stuff that Denver could get that would make them pull the trigger. Denver, on the other hand, was talking to other teams. They talked to Philadelphia about a deal maybe involving Andre Iguodala, talked with Golden State about trying to get Stephen Curry, even talked with the Clippers. The problem is with those teams, Carmelo Anthony has not agreed to sign a contract extension in any of those spots. There's even questions as to whether he would go to New Jersey. I was told by somebody close to him a few days ago that Melo really didn't want to go there. So this thing is really up in the air right now. As it goes on and there's the delay, Charlotte and Utah are getting frustrated. They're not getting a superstar in the deal as proposed, so they don't want distractions heading into training camp. So the return may not be big enough for them to wait for this thing to play out over the next few days. So if it doesn't happen very soon, it may not happen at all. New Jersey doesn't have a strict timetable, but if those other teams pull out, then the deal will be dead.
Chris, do you have any kind of gut feeling? I know that that's somewhat meaningless and not maybe fair to put you on the spot like that, but do you have any gut feeling as to whether or not the New Jersey deal will eventually happen?
My gut feeling would be no. As you said, that's certainly not a scientific thing. Right. It could happen. There's certainly a possibility. But, yeah, my gut is that no, it probably would have happened this weekend if it were going to happen. Denver is torn. There's a part of the franchise feels like, look, let's bring Carmelo into training camp. Let Chauncey Billups talk to him. Let George Karl talk to him. Let's start playing. And maybe even what if we start off hot? We start off 19-5 and are playing well this season. Or maybe we can pull off a trade that brings another star to Denver to play next to Melo. Maybe we can convince him to stay. And if not, we still got time to trade him before the deadline. But if Melo doesn't show up to training camp today, then that'll be a moot point, and they'll definitely have to trade him soon.
All right, ESPN the magazine, NBA insider Chris Broussard. Chris, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
All right, Dana.